My husband got into a car accident while driving to meet his mistress. Now my mother-in-law wants me to lie and say he was picking up medicine for me so the family looks good. I refused and told everyone the truth. I married Tom when I was 23. We'd been together since college and everyone said we were the perfect couple. His mother, Diane, treated me like a daughter. Sunday dinners, birthday cards, the whole thing. Tom and I bought a house together, split everything down the middle, built a life I thought was solid. 8 months ago, I found messages on his phone, not hidden well. He'd been seeing a woman named Kelsey for over a year. Hotels, dinners, gifts. I found a receipt for a bracelet I never received. When I confronted him, he didn't even deny it. He sat on the couch, rubbed his face, and said, "It just happened. I don't know what to tell you." I moved into the guest room that night. I told him I wanted a divorce. He begged, said it was a mistake, that he'd end it, that he loved me. I said fine, end it, and we'll talk. He said he did. He didn't. 2 months later, I checked the phone bill. Same number, same frequency. He never stopped. I started meeting with a lawyer quietly. Didn't tell anyone. Not my parents, not my friends, not Diane. I wanted everything in order before I said a word. Then 3 weeks ago, Tom left the house at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. Said he was going to the pharmacy because I'd mentioned a headache earlier. I hadn't asked him to go anywhere. He kissed my forehead and walked out. An hour later, I got a call from the hospital. Tom had been in a car accident, ran a red light and got hit on the driver's side. Broken arm, cracked ribs, concussion. He was stable but needed surgery on his wrist. I drove to the hospital. Diane was already there, crying in the waiting room. She grabbed me and said, "Thank God you're here. He was getting your medicine when it happened." I looked at her. "What?" "The pharmacy run. He told me before he left. He was picking up something for you." I didn't say anything. I sat down and waited. When they let us see him, Tom was groggy but awake. Diane rushed to his side. I stood by the door. His phone was in a plastic bag with his wallet and keys. I opened it. The last text he sent, 8 minutes before the crash, was, "To Kelsey. Leaving now. Be there in 20. The GPS history showed his destination, not the pharmacy. Her apartment, 40 minutes in the opposite direction. I put the phone back and sat in the chair by the window. Diane was holding his hand, telling him everything would be fine. Tom looked at me once. I looked back. He knew that I knew. 2 days later, Diane called me. She said the family was planning to visit Tom and she wanted to get the story straight. Those were her exact words. "People are going to ask what happened. We should all say the same thing. He was out getting medicine for you. Simple. That's not what happened, Diane. It doesn't matter what happened. What matters is how it looks. Tom made a mistake, but he doesn't need the whole family judging him while he's in a hospital bed. He was driving to another woman's apartment at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday." Long pause. "I know. He told me." "He told you?" "He told me a few days before the accident. He was upset. He wanted my advice." "And your advice was to keep going?" "My advice was to figure out what he wanted. I didn't think any of this would happen." "So you knew he was cheating on me and you said nothing." "It wasn't my place." "But it's my place to lie for him?" She got quiet. Then, "I'm asking you to protect this family. I'm asking you why no one in this family thought to protect me." She hung up. That Sunday, the whole family came to the hospital. His parents, his brother, 2 aunts, his cousin. Diane had clearly prepped them. Everyone was treating me like the grateful wife whose husband got hurt doing something nice for her. His aunt hugged me and said, "You're so lucky he was thinking of you." His brother said, "That's Tom, always putting you first." I let it go for about 10 minutes. Then his cousin asked me directly, "So he was at the pharmacy when it happened?" I looked at Diane. She gave me a small shake of her head. I looked at Tom. He was staring at the ceiling. "No," I said. "He wasn't at the pharmacy. He was driving to meet the woman he's been sleeping with for over a year. The GPS and his texts confirm it." Diane asked me to lie about it. I won't. The room went dead quiet. His aunt pulled her hand back from the bed rail. His brother looked at Tom, then at Diane. His cousin sat down. Slowly, Diane's face went white. "How could you do this?" she whispered. "How could you ask me to cover for it?" Tom finally spoke. "She's making it sound worse than it is. You sent Kelsey a text 8 minutes before you crashed, Tom. There's nothing to make sound worse." One by one they left, not dramatically, quietly. Diane hasn't called me since.